President Joe Biden announced Thursday, March 31st, his plan to help curb rising gasoline prices by releasing oil from the U.S. oil reserves. While we are all feeling the effects of the current world events and are hopeful for relief, you may be wondering what the oil reserve is and what impact releasing oil from it may have on your price at the pump. The idea of the Strategic Petroleum Reserve came about in the 1970s after foreign leaders tried to demand that the U.S. support regional conflicts in exchange for oil. In an effort to not become reliant on other nations during a crisis, the U.S. oil reserve was created. The U.S. currently has 568 million barrels of oil in the reserve, and Biden's plan to release 180 million barrels over the next 6 months would deplete the reserve by nearly a third. In recent history, the U.S. has dipped into the reserve during the Gulf War and after Hurricane Katrina. In theory, 180 million barrels of oil entering the economy in such a small time period should allow some relief for prices at the pump. However, when the average daily oil consumption in the U.S. is 20 million barrels, releasing 1 million barrels a day will only cover 5% of total oil needs. While it's too early to tell what kind of influences releasing oil reserves will have on current gas prices, there are certainly other actions consumers can take to reduce the impact on their wallets. Individuals can use less oil in their daily lives by carpooling to work, working from home, and limiting travel when possible. Shipley Energy is keeping a close eye on this situation. Stay tuned for more updates.